Day 19 of sharing something every single day. And today I want to share something that I learned on Sunday morning in service. And I'd never heard it put this way before. And I thought it was kind of fascinating. We're reading through the book of John. And in John 2, we come to an issue where there's a wedding. Now, this is a Jewish wedding, they last a long time, usually about 7 days. And on the third day, they had ran out of wine. Why is this a big deal? Well, you really had to have all the provisions set for the wedding, and all the guests that were invited could actually, I think, take a lawsuit against you if you didn't have everything provided for them. So, could be a really, really big issue there. And so we find the mother of Jesus there, Mary, and the disciples. They were invited to the wedding, and Mary seems to be like the one that's managing the wedding. And so she says to Jesus, "They ran out of wine." And Jesus says this phrase, he says, "What has this concern of yours to do with me, woman?" Jesus asked, "My hour has not yet come." So very, very fascinating phrase there. I don't know if you've ever, called your mother woman, but I think you might get smacked. But I really don't think that's a disrespectful statement here. I mean, of course it's not. It's Jesus. Jesus didn't sin. So what maybe could he have been saying when he said this? What our pastor mentioned was that they could be referencing back to Genesis 3, the seed of a woman, right? And there's also scripture in Isaiah, born of a virgin. And then you go to Galatians 4. Galatians 4:4 says, "But when the completion of time came, God sent his son, born of a woman, born under the law, to redeem those under the law, so that we might receive adoption as sons." So maybe when he was saying woman, he was saying prophecy fulfilled. You are the one that was talked about back in Genesis. You're the one talked about back in Isaiah. I think it's like 56. You're the one that is in Galatians. You're the woman that's the virgin that the Messiah came through. And so what's cool about this is he just goes, well, first off, Mary says, "Do whatever he says." And they had 6 jars there for purification. Jesus said, "Fill them up, and then draw from it, take it to the master." And I don't know exactly when it turned into wine, but the master was like, "Wow, this is incredible, incredible wine." So it was an incredible miracle expressing the glory of God, letting the disciples and Mary and those in this, the ones that were serving it, that he is the Messiah, and what he wills will happen. So I hope that blesses you today. Let me know what you think. What was it meant when he said woman to her? Was it it wouldn't be disrespectful. Why would he do that? Why would he say that? So hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon.